Good morning, everyone. Today we are jumping in the sun to plant things that I have long forgotten about. It's about time. I'm on a mad dash right now to get some things planted before it becomes 100 degrees outside. I got my sunscreen on, hat on. Let me show you what's going on over here. So I got these roses. Pardon the mess. Got these roses and lavender and a euphorbia. But it's just been so hot. I was trying to wait for the opportune time to plant these, but our forecast is showing it's just going to be hot for the next week or so. So they're struggling in these cans back here. So I'm just going to pop them in the ground and they'll be much happier in the ground versus in these menagerie against this hot wall over here. I'm going to bring you along just to do this really fast. It's about 9:30 in the morning. It's about almost 90. So this is the hill that we're going to plant stuff on. I'll show you. So this hill is super hot. I planted some iceberg roses in here and they all got taken out by squirrels. I told you guys that I put things in cages and I got lazy. This is the only one that survived. You can hardly see it through the mulch, but there used to be one here that got eaten in probably 3 days. Here's another one, also gone. So I'm gonna replace all those. I've made the cages. Got my sunscreen on, my nifty little hat. Let's get at it. I've made my cages. So I'm gonna bring those over there. The squirrels can't get them. And here we go. Here they are. I soaked them overnight so they're looking nice and healthy. But dang, they were a little crusty the other day. All right, so here we go, you guys. So this is what's left of the rose that I put in there. These squirrels are voracious. All right, so we got the dripper line right here. It looks a little sunken in, but it's actually good on a hill like this because I made basically like a little step so it'll catch water and the water won't just run down. So I used We actually chipped a lot of this from when we cleared our land, so this is all from our property. I basically just got a lot of the topsoil and then just backfilled it with some of these chips and everything. So just watering it in and this thing will take off. We have other iceberg roses around here and they seem to do really well. So here's one underneath the maple, and here's another one that we almost chopped down entirely a couple weeks ago, and it's already like flushed back so nice. So, all right, I'm gonna do this 2 more times. One here and one there, and then we will reconvene. So the reason we did the iceberg roses is if you can see, like, when you drive up our driveway, we want it to be a little bit obviously more lush. So we're gonna have, they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's already 3 here. So it'll be kind of like a nice entrance. And then in the distance, we have another 3 over there. Oh, and we have one right here too. Oof. So the reason we do iceberg roses is because they're super drought tolerant once they're established, and they're super pest resistant, and they just continuously bloom their heads off, like you can see, and they smell really good too. So this one's even under shade and it's actually doing really well. Obviously you're not going to get as many blooms. This one over here we cut down to like a little stub, and it's already growing back, pushing up a ton of growth. All right, so I watered them all in. They're good to go. They're on drippers. So in the next week or so, we have 95 to 100 degrees. So hopefully they'll do okay. Now to see what else we have. All right, so I have this euphorbia. It's starting to struggle a bit. You can see like the crispy leaves. It's just been wilting, and then when I water it, it perks back up. But it's not that the not constant irrigation really stresses a plant out, especially when it's in a can like this and it's so hot. Like its root ball is getting hot, cold, dry, wet. So this needs to go in the ground. And I have a similar one out where they're doing all the construction, so we'll go put it out there. But this is a Miner's Merlot euphorbia. Gets about 3 feet by 3 feet. The awesome thing about euphorbias is they're super tough plants. It's gonna bloom this really pretty like chartreuse color. So it'll be a really pretty accent down there. Plus when, not so much now, because it's been in the shade, I've been trying to protect it a bit. But once it's in the sun, it turns like a really pretty purple color. So it'll be really pretty down with the, well, it looks a mess down there right now, but I'll bring you down there and we'll go plant this one up, okay? All right, you guys, so we're down by the circle garden. They're doing a lot of work over here. I wish it was going faster though. But I'll kind of give you a little tour of what's going on. But there's the house up there. And then you'll take these stairs down here. And I'll just walk it with you guys. You'll come down here. There obviously won't be trash here. This will be a walkway into the circle garden here. These will all be pavers. We've got the central tree here, which will be super nice. Cantilever over here. Real secluded, nice area. But we have this euphorbia over here that matches. And I would like to put this other one that's sitting right there in this area to be with its friend. So I'm thinking if that one's there, maybe we can stick it over here. Just don't want it to get trampled. I think that might be a good spot for it. Oof. I am melting out here. Oops. Breaking their stuff. Just trying to cool down. It's 93 and it's only 10:45. Oh man. It's hot. Alright. I'll show you what I did down here. Alright guys. Quick stop at the fountain, you guys. Look what I see. See the dragonfly? So this, for some reason, this land right here is so compacted I couldn't even get my shovel through it. So instead of going down, I built this up. So I probably only got like 6 inches down into the ground. So I just dealt with it. I wanted it to be here. It's gonna be 3 inches or so. This wall is gonna come up one more block. So it'll probably just tip over. It'll just be like this big, kind of just gracing the top of the back of the wall. And then I have some, you can't really see it, but there's gonna be a wall of rosemary back here. So it'll be a nice graduation. And then this beautiful Australian willow with the dappled light. So I think this Australian willow will actually give this thing a really good start off because it's not like baked in the sun. But I went ahead, I had a lot of fill dirt around here from all the construction and everything. So I just bought a bunch of fill dirt and essentially just raised this up to cover the root ball. And then I went ahead, watered it in and put mulch around it. So I think it's gonna look pretty. I thought I'd just bring you guys along just to see what I'm doing. Obviously we have things that fail in our gardens, and this was definitely one of them. You know, with the heat, and then also the squirrel problem and our gopher problem eating everything. I can't get lazy anymore, so I think that was the last straw. I gotta just cage everything up. So yeah, these iceberg roses should really take off and love it out here. Just gotta baby them for a little bit, and then that euphorbia is gonna do awesome down there, I feel, underneath that Australian willow. Thanks for coming out and hanging with me as I try to salvage some of these plants that I've been really putting off. I've actually really been struggling because I just got them, didn't have time or whatever, being lazy. But so from now on, anything that I put in the ground really needs to be in cages. If you're planning on buying something that you like and you don't have a spot for it, try to hold off unless you're really good at babying it. Because I know in our area, the heat, because we don't really have much shade all throughout the day, and if you're not here to move it around, keep it well watered, that thing's gonna suffer. So I'm glad everything's in the ground. I watered it. And if I missed anything, you guys, definitely put your questions down in the comments section below and I'll try to get to them. I know sometimes I just breeze by things and try to just do it, especially today because I was trying to beat the heat again. So, but thanks for hanging out with me. If you guys like these videos and you find them helpful, interesting, or you just enjoy watching the whole process, go ahead and hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe below. It'll notify you when we upload new videos, and it helps us, you know, get this channel up and going. So until later, you guys, see you later.